The Republican Party has a lot of things to be freaking out about right now. Obviously, the polls have shifted tremendously to Kamala Harris's favor. Donald Trump is lagging in the fundraising. Harris got about 4 times better fundraising than he's got. Her DNC got millions of more viewers every single night than Donald Trump's RNC. Pick your problem at this point, because Republicans are doing insanely badly. But there is another area that in just the last few weeks, it went from being like a huge, big problem for Republicans to now being kind of a problem on the back burner. But that doesn't mean Republicans have forgot about what a liability this is. And I am talking, of course, about Project 2025. Now, prior to Biden dropping out of the race, Project 2025 was starting to come to the forefront in American politics. People were learning about it. The more they learned about it, the polls show, the more they hated it. So the Republicans tried to back off. Donald Trump tried to say, hey, I got nothing to do with it. I don't know these people. I don't even know what's going on. And then, of course, we found out that most of the people who wrote Project 2025 are former Trump campaign or administration staffers. He's on video from 2022 praising the leader of the Heritage Foundation, openly saying on video that this guy is writing the agenda for my next administration, which is an admission that he knows about Project 2025 and endorses it. So all that horrible stuff came out for Trump. But then, of course, Harris entered the race as Biden left. Things shifted. The attack at the Trump rally kind of changed the narrative of things for about 12 hours. It's crazy how much people did not care about that. Like, that should have been the game changer in this election, and nobody, that still blows my mind. But anyway, Project 2025 has been ignored. But Republicans are still so desperate to pretend that Donald Trump is not involved in it, even as I mentioned, we have all the evidence showing he is involved, that they recently, the Michigan State Republican Party, sent out mailers to Republicans across the state telling them that Donald Trump does not support Project 2025. In fact, the mailer at one point, it shows some of Project 2025's policies that are just terrible, and then it shows Trump's policies that actually kind of mirror Project 2025. And they're like, see, his stuff is totally different. And then they say, Trump didn't write and does not support Project 2025. Now, we know Trump didn't write it. He's not smart enough to write a paper like this. But we do know that he supports it. Again, there is video evidence of Donald Trump openly saying these people are doing this and I support it. He was excited about it. He was happy. But this Michigan Republican Party, where again, Kamala Harris has recently pulled way ahead in the polls, including in the conservative polls. But either way, they're out there like, no, what are you talking about? What is this thing? Trump didn't write it. He definitely doesn't support it. But that's how desperate they are to distance themselves from this horrific authoritarian takeover of the federal government. And even if Project 2025 didn't exist in this paper that they put out, which is the dumbest thing you can do to put it in writing, Trump has already called for a lot of the things that Project 2025 calls for. Abolishing the Department of Education, firing all the lifetime civil servants in the government and replacing them with 55,000 Trump loyalists who don't know how to do these jobs. And honestly, probably aren't even smart enough to figure out how to do the jobs. Trump has backed various different proposals inside Project 2025. His name is mentioned in that paper over 200 times. So, yeah, he's involved. His people are involved. People that currently work for his campaign were involved in the promotional materials for it. J.D. Vance wrote the foreword of the guy's book where he talks about it. That, of course, has now been delayed so as not to interfere with the election. But when you get to the point where you have to send Republicans a little piece of paper to lie to their faces, yeah, that's a good sign that your campaign has gone down in flames. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.